Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by the Family Forest Carbon Program, where we help family forest owners get paid to improve the health of their woods. Powered by soy biodiesel, it's day number 2 in Columbus for the Ohio FFA Convention. Joining me is Sydney Biding from the East Clinton Great Oaks FFA chapter. If I understand things correctly, you have put all the work together this year to be a state officer candidate. What's it take to be even a candidate in today's world?
Yeah, so state office is something that I've really looked forward to for all 4 years of FFA, and I think that's something that it takes. It takes putting in a lot of time and effort. And once you get to that point where you know you've put in the time and effort necessary, then you get to write a speech and you get to perform an application and do different things like that makes sure that you are in the running. With that being said, it takes a lot to do that speech. I know that was the hardest part of the whole process. You have to interview as well, but writing that speech and explaining why you want to be a state officer is definitely one of the hardest parts of running for state office, and it's something that took me months of time.
It used to be, from an animal or production ag side, you had to show a certain amount of net income. If you were in placement, it was a certain number of hours. Is that still the same program?
It's not necessarily the same program. You do still have to show what you've done with your SAE, and they will check your records a little bit, but they don't actually have a specific required amount of time.
Now, a year ago, you were an FFA reporter for us. You're back this year, but you said what you learned last year has actually given you an opportunity on the national level for FFA. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so after state convention last year, I was looking for new opportunities to do the same sort of things. I really loved being a state convention reporter, and I wanted to make it bigger. So I applied to be a national FFA in the USA reporter, and every month I get to write articles about different FFA stories that are near me. They ask for local articles about any prompt. Most of the time it's about a CDE team that's done well, a chapter that's doing something interesting, or a student who's really put in work, and we want to shine their effort on a bigger stage, which is what we as FFA and the USA reporters do. So there's about 44 of us, I think, and we all collaborate every month to make those articles.
And as we look at accomplishments, you'll be recognized at this year's convention. What's on that list?
Yeah, so yesterday I actually got recognized for 2 of my state finalists in proficiency areas. I was a state finalist in agricultural education and agricultural communications. And then today I'm also being recognized for being part of the agricultural soils first place team.
Well, congratulations. That opportunity took you out of state for the national competition, didn't it?
Yes, it did. So this week I actually just flew back in from Oklahoma City. We were there for a soils contest that was very muddy, but it was really, really fun, and I got to have that great experience, and I'm really excited to be back, though.
Sydney Biding, my guest from the East Clinton Great Oaks FFA chapter, and she's updating me here at the 97th FFA Convention. Today's weather brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Here's the forecast.
Another round of moisture trying to work its way through Ohio today. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin with a look at that Ohio Ag weather update. We've got a stagnating frontal boundary that's kind of draped across areas just to the southern side of Ohio, and this is going to be a super highway for additional moisture to come towards us out of the central and southern plains. Take a look back at what's happening in Oklahoma and Arkansas and southern Missouri right now. That's headed towards us later this afternoon and evening. I think we're looking at anywhere from 1/4 to 1 inch of precipitation from late this afternoon and evening through tomorrow morning, and another 1/2 inch probably through the day tomorrow. Sunday, we see hit and miss scattered shower activity lingering on wraparound backside precipitation, and I think we can't rule out hit and miss showers for Monday and Tuesday of next week either. So definitely a wetter period trying to build in. I'm Ryan Martin.
And thanks, Ryan. Back with more after this.
AmeriHealth Caritas Ohio is your Medicaid plan for more. More benefits, more rewards. We know that good health means more than just seeing a doctor when you're sick. Eligible members can receive extras like home-delivered meals and family essentials, like baby carriers and kids' school supplies. Members can even earn rewards for playing mobile health trivia games. Learn more at AmeriHealthCaritasOH.com and call the Ohio Medicaid Consumer Hotline at 1-800-324-8680 to choose AmeriHealth Caritas Ohio.
Time now for the midday market analysis provided by Leist Mercantile and sponsored by Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years.
This is Ryan Metzger with Leist Mercantile to provide you with your end-of-the-week market technicals. We have July 25 corn futures with the first level of support at $4.68 and the first level of resistance at $4.78. July 25 soybean futures has the first level of support seen at $10.40 and the first level of resistance at $10.57. July 25 wheat futures has the first level of support seen at $5.27 and the first level of resistance at $5.36. Please visit our website, licemercantile.com, to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
And thanks, Ryan. Today's market's brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. May corn unchanged at $4.64 1/4. December up 3 3/4 at $4.51. May beans up 6, trading $10.46 1/4. November new crop up 5 1/2 at $10.29 1/2. July wheat's up 12 cents at $5.43. In livestock, June cattle up 27 at $209.92. May lean hogs down 45 at $91.95. August feeder cattle up $1.60 at $296.05. Thanks for joining us. This is the Ohio AgNet.